as you can see in the background footage, when this build works, it works. It cooks. But when it don't work, it don't work. What up, guys? Alchemist here. I got something nice for you. So, I'm always transparent and honest with my builds, okay? If it's bad, I don't post it because it's not worth it. If it's good, I tell you guys what difficulty is good in and if it's mythic worthy or not. This build right here is not mythic worthy, okay? You can use this in negative 40 content, but mythic is a no-go, okay? Just want to put that out there, that caveat out there, okay? Now, as y'all already know, I do not like Golden Gun Hunter. I done spoke on this in past build videos. It's not because of the class itself. I enjoy Golden Gun. I think it's cool. With Blade Barrage as well. I think it's cool. My issue with Golden Gun is the lack of damage resistance. Hunters are the only ones out of the classes that don't have a way to get restoration times 2. Warlocks have it in their kit already, and Titans can get it from an exotic. Stronghold, I believe. Hunters have no way to get restoration times 2 in their subclass or through an exotic armor, which makes solar very weak on hunters when it comes to in-game content. Can it be used for dumb DPS? Yes, but neutral gameplay, it can't. So that was my whole purpose of this video, to make a build that it can be used in neutral gameplay without feeling like, oh my god, it's just trash compared to just running Strand, Void, Prismatic, or Arc. Okay, Stasis needs some help as well, just as much as Solar. Not on the damage resist side, but on the damage side for hunters, right? But that's a whole different topic. So in today's video, I was asked to make a build for young Ahamkara Spines. I love this exotic. It's always been my favorite since Destiny 1, I believe. I believe it was in Destiny 1. It was my favorite in Destiny 1, and they brought it over here in Destiny 2. Very good in PvP. PvE, just as good, okay? They reverted it back to its original state where Tripmine does more damage, blast radius, you know, stay out there longer, but they reverted back to ability damage, grant Tripmine, grenade, energy. That includes the Tripmine damage as well. At first they took it away, they brought it back in Edge of Fate, so now it's back to being an S tier exotic. So y'all asked me to make a build for it, so that's what I did. The exotic weapon we are running with young Ahamkara is Red Death Reformed, and this goes back to the reasoning on why I said I don't like Golden Gun, and that's the fact is in lack of survivability. Red Death counters that for us, okay? If you have the catalyst done for Red Death, first of all, Red Death already has heal clip in it. Final blow with this weapon cure you, so just getting kills heals you, okay? Then increase the reload speed, and if you reload after final blows, it cures nearby allies as well. So Red Death already heals you while getting kills with it. Boom. Okay. Then it makes it that when you deal damage this, increase the handling, reduce flinch, movement speed, increase, etc. But the second part is if your health is reduced, it do more damage. Okay, that's more PvP-ish though. But the main thing you care about in Red Death is the catalyst. The catalyst say final blows charge this weapon. When a weapon is charged, the next final blow creates a healing burst at your location and leaves a remnant behind that provides restoration to allies. What the game doesn't tell you is that the restoration that you get from Red Death Exotic Catalyst is restoration times 2, not 1. So if we get 1 to kill, 2 kills, 3 kills, at the bottom left it says Red Death's charged, okay? And it has to be a weapon kill to activate this. If I get a regular kill like this, it won't count, okay? It has to be the next weapon kill. When you get the next weapon kill, you get restoration times 2. And if you don't understand the difference between restoration times 2 and restoration times 1, let me show you. With restoration times 2, I'm finna stand this laser and take damage. You see how consistent our health is just going up? Like it doesn't matter if we taking damage. That's how good restoration times 2 is. Compared to if we get restoration times 1, which is very easy for me to prop. We're just gonna bring some enemies out here. I'm gonna pick up this fire sprite. We got restoration times 1. We get some solar kills. right? Pick this up. Now we go over here, you're gonna see the difference between restoration times 1 and 2. You see how slow it is, and my health is actually going down because of it not being good enough. That's the difference between restoration times 2 and restoration times 1. It was so good, Bungie had to nerf how good restoration was healing our health, okay? And then that goes back to history. People use restoration times 1 with fine solar healing to double to get restoration times 2, but that's a whole different story, okay? That's the old veteran of me talking. That's the difference between restoration times 1 and restoration times 2. So that'll help us stay alive longer in in-game content, like you see in the footage in the top right corner, where, or at the beginning clip where you seen I was eating all the damage even though I was in -40 and all the enemies shooting at me and stuff, and I survived when I had restoration times 2 proc. And the death I had was when I had restoration 1 proc, or when I had no restoration at all proc at all, because there's no damage resistant in solar. So you kind of want restoration times 2 to be able to do in-game content with Solar Hunter, okay? So that's why we're gonna red death in this build. I know a lot of you guys want to just go gun ho with damage, so you want to go Dragon's Breath. I get it, I want to too, but red death is the better option for high in-game content if you still want to run Solar Hunter without feeling like, oh, I'm a detriment to my team or a detriment to myself, okay? The artifact we are running, of course, Fever and Chill. You get 3 rapid kills with it, like I told you guys before in my other videos. If you get 3 rapid kills with this, you get Radiant. You don't have to get precision hits with this, just 3 rapid solar kills within 3 seconds. So we got Fever and Chill to get Radiant for 10 seconds. We got on Refresh Stress and Elemental Coalescence, so whenever we pick up Fire Sprite, we get energy for our least charged ability, and we'll make Fire Sprites from another source besides our fragments. We got on Cauterized Darkness in this build, so we get that 30% extra damage from a Darkness debuff. If you're wondering, Alchemist, how are we going to be doing a Darkness debuff? There's no way to proc Darkness in this build. We will be rocking any strand weapon that has Slice in it. We will be Shade Stepping, so for us, we're rocking Festival Flight. So whenever I Shade Step, I get Slice, and then if I shoot this at enemies, they'll get severed, okay? So that's what we're running for our build. And of course, if you hit people, you get Slice times 2, making it stay on longer. And yeah, you throw it into a crowd and they get debuffed. So, you know, shoot at enemies or whatnot, and then start throwing your grenades like Gunpowder Gamble and Tripmine to make you get that 30% extra damage. Now, we're also rocking, go in there. We're also rocking Radiant Shrapnel. We will have Radiant on this build, so we might as well get the extra shrapnels going around and hitting enemies and blowing up. But keep in mind, the Scorch from Radiant Shrapnel do not give you ability energy for your Tripmine. You only get ability energy for your Tripmine from ability damage. So if I do a throwing knife that does Scorch take damage, I will get Tripmine energy. But if I do Scorch from Radiant Shrapnel, you will not get ability energy for your Tripmine. And just to give y'all an example, throw that over there. If I throw this Tripmine over here, and I throw my knives, I get it, throw that, and as you can see, you know, the knife came back, whatever. If I throw my knife again, you see the initials in the Scorch, it gives me ability energy. Applying the Scorch, not from the tick, from the Scorch, but applying the Scorch and then, you know, getting an ignition with the Scorch stats going up from ability will give me a chunk of Tripmine energy. Okay, now subclass, we're rocking Blade Barrage in this build. You know, best super, to be honest, when you're not rocking Celestial Nighthawk. So Blade Barrage, do some dumb damage and kill the enemies. We're rocking Gambler's Dive, so I Shade Step to get my Knife Trick whenever I want. We're rocking Knife Trick, so we hit multiple hits with the ability to get Tripmine back immediately, like y'all just seen. We're rocking Tripmine Grenade, because that's the whole point of the exotic. We're rocking On Your Mark. We're only rocking this for the extra fragment slot. There's no other reason, to be honest, but it is a part in here that says Precision Final Blows while you have 3 stacks, making you Radiant for a short time. So hey, if you're getting precision kills with Red Death, you use some uptime on your Radiant. We're rocking Gunpowder Gamble, of course. We're getting solar kills, so we might as well spam Gunpowder Gambles in this build to do some dumb damage. And then our fragments, we're rocking Ember Searing, so defeating Scorched targets grant us melee energy for our knives in case we don't have a Shade Step at the time. And It makes a fire sprite for us to pick up. Fire sprite deals grenade energy, so we have more grenades to throw, aka Tripmine. We got on Ember Appearance, so as long as we have Radiant or Restoration on, whenever we get solar kills from our weapons or abilities, it'll extend the duration of Radiant and Restoration, helping us keep Restoration times 2 on non-stop as we getting kills with our Tripmine and Gunpowder Gamble. And then of course Radiant too, right? We got on Ember Mercy, just so the second part I can pick up Fire Sprite to increase the duration of Restoration times 2, so I can keep Restoration on, the loop on non-stop, without worrying about it going off too soon because I didn't get a kill in time or something. We got on Ember Charge, so our Solar Ignition spreads Scorch. Gunpowder Gamble gonna spread the Scorch for us, so that go in tangent with Ember Searing to get that Fire Sprite out there and get that melee energy, but then also too that extra grenade energy for Trip Mines. And then we got Ember Searing also, so that we get some class ability recharge up faster from the Scorch targets that I just scorched with Gunpowder Gamble and the initiations I'm doing. The uptime charge for class ability with Ember Searing is 400%, so it makes our class ability come back very quick. So you should be getting your knives quick because the gunpowder, because your Gambler's dodge. Should be getting your Gambler's dodge back very quick because it'll Scorch, and you should be getting your Trip Mine back because of Young Ahamkara getting energy from dealing ability damage. Mobs rocking solar / strand dual siphon, so our solar weapons and strand kills make auras of power for us. We got Astral Assets on, so we can get our super energy back quicker for blade barrages, and then I got Radiant Light on to help my teammates out whenever I do spam my supers. We got on 2 fire powers. If you can get 3 on, definitely go that route because we will be spamming grenades in this build non-stop. Chest piece, we got on void resistance, whatever resistance you want. Just put on resist mods and then 1 harmonic ammo generation to get plus 20 to the red death we're using. Lead piece you want to have on recuperation. Not really. I just got it on because I got low health in this build. You can have whatever you want in this one slot, but you want to rock 2 solar weapon surges just to make that red death do more damage. And our class ability, class item, we got 2 class fonts to give us that plus 40 class ability because I had low class ability in this build. I want to have 100 class ability, so this gives me that plus 40 I need. And then we got bomber on, so whenever I chase that, I get Trip Mine energy back. If you wonder what stats you want to go for, 200 grenades, that's the main thing you want to go for, so your Trip Mine and Gunpowder Gamble do insane damage, and I really mean insane damage. And then you want to go 70 melee just so your Shade Step can get your 3 knives back immediately, so you can throw 3 knives so you get your Trip Mine back immediately so you can spam it some more. And then you want to rock at least 70 class ability so that you can have more uptime in your class ability for your knives. That's the main thing you want. I wasn't going for 100 super, it just happened with the armor that I have. The stats you only want is 200 grenade, 70 melee, 70 class ability, and then you can pour into whatever else you want, like more weapon stats so your red death kill quicker, so you can keep that restoration times 2 going. But yeah, that's the build. And if you're curious about how much damage the Trip Mine do or how quick the ability is, if you just come over here to the ogre, if I throw my Trip Mine, by the way, have y'all, any of y'all been dealing with, since the recent update Bungie did, your camera just get on console only, not PC, your camera just get yoinked over multiple times at a crazy direction or some crap immediately? It's not stick drift. I play other games, my controller don't have stick drift. I don't know what that is. If y'all have the same issue, let me know in the comment section down below. But as you see, I throw my Trip Mine, throw my knife, I get Trip Mine back immediately, throw my Trip Mine again, the initial go off, throw Trip Mine again, I Shade Step, I throw my knives, get Trip Mine again, throw it again, initial go off, throw Trip Mine again. You see, I keep getting it back, and I did 10,000 damage from just that short cycle, right? Of just throwing Trip Mines and stuff. I'll do a video based on DPS with Young Ahamkara. But my only issue with the DPS build for Young Ahamkara is the fact is you don't have red death on, so survivability is difficult, okay? But that's for a whole nother video. Hope you guys enjoyed this build. Love you guys. I have fun using it. Feeling unkillable restoration times 2 on and just throwing dynamites at everybody. Very fun. I hope you guys enjoy the build. I know y'all asked for it, so I made it for you guys. Love you guys. Appreciate you as always. And if you wonder how to get red death, it's in the kiosk in the tower in between the vault section. Just buy it, and you should get I think you get the catalyst from Gunsmith still, and just work it out, get the catalyst, and it's amazing. Love you guys. Appreciate you as always. And until next time, stay up.